everyone, and welcome to this year's Halloween special of Let's Play Kuon with FrozenFoxy. Now, I tried to do this a couple different ways, including straight from the PlayStation. Currently this is on an emulator because I figured out that this game is extremely dark and messed up when I record it directly from the PlayStation 2, and it seems to be fine with the PlayStation 2 emulator, so I'm gonna do it from here, which is probably a weird way to do it, and sometimes it does some random weird lagging, so we'll have to deal with that, but the fact that it's much brighter and easier to see a lot of things is something that's important to me. So as you can hear, there's a little bit of glitching every now and then. There probably won't be much of that during the game. There could be a little bit of slowdown here and there, and hopefully nothing really big. But anyway, we've got two phases that we can possibly start out with, and we're going to start with the yin phase here, since it's pretty much the beginning of the game, and we're going to check out exactly how that goes. And we'll do it on Insomnia. I believe Insomnia is basically the normal of this game. Daydream is obviously easy, and Nightmare is, well, I'm sure you can figure that one out. Anyway, let's go ahead and do it. And I will go ahead and set the brightness all the way up, because as I was saying, on the PlayStation 2 version, the actual one, it is a pain in the ass. I can do a tutorial about how to dump the BIOS from a PlayStation 2 if anyone is interested in that. So you can do the same thing legally, just like I'm doing. But yeah, it's just way too dark when I record it from the PlayStation 2 directly, so I just can't do that. Anyway, let's go ahead and begin with this brightness. Dear Utsuki, I have been summoned by the Lord who resides in the manor. I shall be gone for a time. The Lord is acquiring my prayers and skills. He is convinced that his manor is cursed. I believe he has an overly vivid imagination. Most likely he saw a rat and mistook it for a creature of the other world. At least that is what I think. I shouldn't be away for very long, but take care of the shrine in my absence. You must not forget to take care of the silkworms. Also, I am worried about Kuriha's health. Please, watch over her.
This風、絹糸。やはり父様はこのお屋敷に。
ええ、きっとお屋敷の方々に尋ねれば行方が知れましょう。
けれどこのお屋敷は何やら。
心配は無用。さあ、うつき、参りましょう。
お体には気をつけていただかないと。
大したことはありません。それより今、あちらに誰か見てきましょう。戻るまで動いてはなりませんよ。
Alright, so that guy that you kind of may have seen kind of drifting around over this way. You can kind of see him in the background moving back and forth. When I was trying to play this on the actual PlayStation 2, he was completely not visible, so I'm hoping this is going to be much better because it's not going to be so dark. The other thing is the cutscenes will be changing because I will be doing a couple of different videos with this, because there's actually a Japanese and a English version of this. So I will do both, and they will be in separate videos. Some videos will be exactly the same for English and Japanese because there won't be any cutscenes, but some of the other videos will be completely different because of using differences in the actual talking, which will be interesting to do. When I first started doing this, it actually took about 7 hours to compile, but I've figured out better ways, so hopefully things will be fine. Anyway, here's our menu here, which you may have seen for a bit briefly. And you may see that blue bar at the very top. That's actually our health, and that will go to yellow and red as we get more damaged in this game. Anyway, for our equipment currently, we have a card and weapon selection. Blah, 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 equip that, yeah. Currently, we only have a Guardian Blade, which is a ceremonial blade given to Utsuki by her father. Sweet. We also have a few different items here. We can view the inventory, blah, blah, blah. We've got dust, which is healing herbs crushed into powdered form. These are pretty much your go-to things if you're really, really damaged in this game, and we probably will mainly be using those. Vessels are ritualistic icons used to cleanse oneself. These are basically our version of the typewriter tape or whatever it was in Resident Evil for saves. We have the Sacred Cloth Earth here, which is a blood-stained cloth that removes the seal Earth. This is basically our version of a key. I think that's about it here. So this has a lot of Japanese connotations in here, and it's really just steeped in a lot of their myth lore, and I really love this game. It's fantastic. Anyways, an inventory of various reading materials can be viewed here. Blah, 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 valuable hints, yes. So this right here is the Domon's Note, which is what we read at the very beginning that was scrolling along, so I will not reread this again, but I will let you know that it is here and remains unread if you do not ever go into here, but I figured I would go into there anyway. Currently, we do not have a map. There's an easier way to get into the map. I believe it's L1, and I would rather just do that most of the time. Anyways, we will hopefully be obtaining a map soon. And as for settings, something really cool, which is how I'm going to be able to do this, is I can switch between the Japanese and English language. I'll probably go off and on between the two, and that way you can hear the subtle differences between the two when I'm actually doing gameplay. But for now, the first one, I'm going to go with English, and we'll go from there in the future. I'm also going to not walk too far around here, otherwise that guy on the other side of the tree will run away, and there's a reason that I don't want to do that I will discuss much later, but not right now. Anyways, the corpse's clothing is soiled and emits a foul odor. And yes, I do know a whole lot about this game, but I do not know everything, so probably lots of stuff I will miss. Tempest. Some areas have a large amount of negative energy. This includes revenge, murder, grudges. If too much has been accumulated, then a tempest of negativity may occur. If a tempest is encountered while running, you may experience vertigo. So a lot of this game you don't want to run in because of the vertigo thing. However, I'll probably run anyway and get vertigo way too much. It'll be a pain in the ass. So Vertigo, basically you can't use any cards, and sometimes the screen will start to blur. It's kind of like a low health status, and you can fix that with meditation, which I'll show right here. Physical and mental energy are renewed, and vertigo is relieved through meditation. So this is basically your capability to heal without using herbs. You only want to use herbs in the heat of battle. If you can get out of battle and be free of anyone attacking you, then meditate is where it's at, because that'll restore your energy just like health items. Meditation requires complete concentration, and summoned servants will be dismissed. Oh, we don't need to actually meditate currently, so never mind. Well, looks like either she knocked this over or something else on the other side did, but we can no longer get through here. Even though that just looks like grass that I could probably walk on. I'm sure it's kind of like a respect thing that you're not allowed to do that, or a bad luck thing, but I can't tell you. The stone pagoda has crumbled. Must circle around this and find sister. But she told you to wait there. Ah, whatever. Whoever listens to anyone who tells them to wait, especially in a horror movie. It's kind of like a horror movie-ish. Oh, bit of lag there. We will experience that once in a while. The mulberry tree is illuminated from below. If I can get this on the right side. There are 3 holes in the tree's trunk. So I don't know if you guys were capable of seeing that before, but right on the side of the screen there is those 3 holes in the trunk. It almost looks like blood is coming out. Ugh. Nasty tree. Strangest sap I've ever seen. This would be a good place to cleanse oneself. Saving data. After investigation of the lamp and rock located on the shore is completed, you may save your game data. A vessel is required in order to save game data. We're not going to save this early in the game because we really haven't done anything, but I will definitely show how the save works in the future. I do have like a 2-hour or so game save on here already, just because I wanted to test out and make sure this wasn't super laggy. Anyways, a metal spike, a demon suppressing spike. I like me some demon suppressing spikes. Laggy in those big open spaces there. There's something in the shrine. Do you want to get it? Nah, I don't want to do that. Oh, well, never mind, I'll take it. It is a manor map. And also a Scroll of Survival 1. Unsigned scroll. So as soon as you pick up a scroll, you'll be reading it immediately. You don't even have to go to your inventory. Basic survival. Do not run. Be as quiet as possible. If you make any noise, Agaki will detect your presence. Agaki is basically a demon that likes to eat human flesh. Ugh. Nasty stuff.